Good morning, everyone. Kitty Foss here, your storytelling astrologist, reader of the stars for January 9th, 2026. It is a Libra moon, and this Libra moon today is quite active with both our daily energies and some of the outer energies that we're working on. I'm actually recording this a little bit ahead because of my own schedule. And so, in reflection, I am feeling what this Friday is going to be like and how that will possibly lead into Saturday. So let me talk about it a little bit. Libra moon usually brings a pause for balance, but this particular moon, surrounded by this Capricorn energy, is working at balancing the changes to be visionary while using discernment, a day of discernment, and we're going to have two of those right in a row, around what to say, how to say it, and what patterns of experience with goals that are concise and practical to approach. What are we going to balance, and what does balance truly mean? Very important. Capricorn is that bigger picture, our government's authority, the larger overall topographical map. And as this day approaches, this practical what to balance truly means is what this particular moon is about. Because sometimes we think something brings us balance, and it's actually continuing to keep things out of balance. Sometimes it is the opposite, this balance of peace, as it is about integrating harmony, not quite yet understood. So, in other words, we don't quite understand why we're being pushed to push, to integrate, to move boundaries out. So we're not quite understanding, but we're knowing that that is where we're being led. Seek to understand today as what moves us forward, our thinking, egoic, and I don't always call ego because there's a lot of energy connotations around it. Our ego is our human manager, though, trying to make sense of the multitude of patterns that hit us every day. So, what is that? The thinking human manager energy to integrate and with what we are discovering about balance today, about what moves us forward in the bigger picture, because the sun is also conjunct Mars. So we have an energy today to move forward in that Capricorn energy in the structures, in what we are creating in the bigger picture. So it's with our discovering these bigger picture actions while we search this integration. And while we're searching this integration, there's a midpoint that we're searching for today, because we have our Venus energy, also in Capricorn, and in opposition with our Jupiter energy. Jupiter is about truth, expansion, what we learn. And with this midpoint, this value of the Capricorn energy in beauty and harmony and relationship, it expands the learning and nurturing of this expansion in order to truly tap into what, again, we don't quite understand, what the balance that we are bringing forth, we are evolving forth. Pay attention, especially today, to seemingly unrelated, they were very clear about this, unrelated things that continually hold up a mirror for a pattern, for balance, for change. Question why and ponder why not as these things appear, as they arise throughout the day today. Tomorrow, which is Saturday, personal discernment and learning around this will step forward. So what your actions are today on this Friday will bring you some information tomorrow. You were born to lead the way. You were born to be a leader on your own path, not on the path of others. If people choose to follow you on your path, then you may be leading with them. But this is really about us learning how to walk together, the journey of walking each other home on this path. And again, as you lead your own way on this path, with whom do you walk? Who arises for you? Pay attention to that. I'm Kitty Foss. I will be back on Saturday to talk about that personal discernment. Namaste.